Mostly I'm really interested in science, and I'm interested in phenomena, and I'm interested in how those different things can translate to visual experiences. I've been working on generating imagery on glass with sound waves. I think that the sound research started with investigating Muslim patterns in Muslim architecture. I've traveled around all over India, and just it's such a different experience, and the way that the architecture and life kind of melds together is amazing. And so I think that those experiences have certainly informed my aesthetic. So what I've been doing is vibrating flat plates of glass, and depending on the resonant frequencies of those plates, the patterns change when you vibrate them. And what's been really interesting is that when the patterns are frozen in the kiln, so they're able to be stacked on top of each other, you start getting these incredible intersections of geometry. And for me, they're starting to reference architecture and sacred art, and I'm really interested in how those patterns relate. I'm going to hot pop them and then grind them into lensing shapes as well, and see what that does to have a solid line, that's flat on the surface, and see how that projects or refracts or whatever. The music that I used to generate images was played on a jowling, which is like a really high-pitched trumpet. But what's crazy is that the instruments are played together. The resonant frequencies occur between them, so you get these crazy harmonics. And the other crazy thing about it was that when I analyzed the music, almost every frequency played was resonant. So I was able to pull this huge amount of resonant frequencies out of this one recording, and as we played, it seems like you can really tune the instrument to the plate, so you can almost play to a visual experience, which is wild. It's been an incredible experience to be here in Corning and have access to the studio 13 hours a day, just to have equipment that I don't have access to in my own shop and be able to just work. I've gotten a lot done in a month, and it's sort of surprising that a month is over. What's really interesting for me is that, we're water-filled beings, and so all of these vibrations are affecting our bodies and our environments. These patterns are something that's really fundamental to all of us, and so there's some kind of recognition, and I think that it's interesting to see what effects that patterns can have in space, and then how those visual things relate.